Alright, let's go. Let's go with a bit of Subnautica 2. Yay! And we're going to change this one to there. Let's move that down a little bit and move that one down a bit. There we go. Nice and neat. Well, that's not, is it? Cash is so funny. Yeah, I'm trying to get the there's some eggs that spawn. I need, well, like frog spawn. I need the eggs. I want to get as many as I can. So yeah, just gonna switch this over now, and away we go. Oh, let me just close this door. Right, you can go to bed now. Bless. Okay, I think we're about ready. $54 and 55 minutes, so we're now 55 hours in, basically. Not too bad. Just need to double check that nobody on the Discord actually used the game yesterday, which they didn't, so we're good to go. I made a lot of the food yesterday that we need, so.
Power connected.
All
All systems online.
Here we go. Alright, so we now have, we know it's daytime. So we now have a day clock, or day-night clock, which is cool. We have tons and tons of food that I made yesterday. Just going to knock these settings down. Salty! How you doing, Salt? You should be in bed as well, shouldn't you? Cash comes in deliberately to fall asleep to my lovely voice. And Salt, you must be going to bed. Come on. How are you feeling now, anyway? We're going to run this back to high. Because... Make tea. Aw. Bless. What's going on? Have you got a cold or something? What's the story? Look at all this lovely food. Pavlova. 80 food, 70 water, 10 health. Oh. Oh, yes, there's lots of it. I need to make more of it. So, we need to get lead. Oh, no. The garden. Oh, yeah, you've got to see this. Check this out. So the garden's even better than it was. I've made it into an aquarium. That's what I did yesterday. So it's now not just a garden, it's an aquarium, look. Isn't that beautiful? So you get the fish swimming around. Yeah, it's cool, huh? But this is all the stuff, so Cash, you haven't met Salt. This is what Salt did. How did I do it? Well, caught some fish and then dropped them in here and they suddenly start swimming. They come back to life. Isn't it cool? Yeah, so now we have a garden aquarium. You just pick them up. You know, go along outside, pick them up like this, so they're in your backpack, and then all you do is just drop them and they start swimming again. Yeah, it's pretty cool, huh? I did it a bit silly the other day first because I released some rather nasty fish. You know the flash fish? I put about 10 of them in there and then I couldn't see anything. Yeah, that would be cool. Do it. It's so cool. It's just a cool effect, isn't it? But what I must do today, I got to go fishing properly. So I had to make a load of these because we're using these for the good food. We've used a lot actually. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go lead hunting. I need lead and... have a look. I know I need lead. That's what she always says. Sugar of Saturn, so I need lead and salt. But I got loads of them eggs yesterday. That was freaking awesome yesterday. So we're going to take the big ship for this one. Look at that, just one food. Oh, and I also made a portable air generator. But you can put everything in there. Anything you can catch, you can put in there. I made this as well so that if you're doing long exploration stuff, you can take that with you. It hooks onto the back of one of these, or on the side of this, so yeah, it's pretty good. You don't think you can catch the shrimp? No, I don't know. I'm going to go out hunting for stuff now, but we'll have a shrimp while we're out. Get a little bit of screen tear, which is interesting. Alright, so we're going to be going for we don't really need. Oh, go away. Stupid fish. I want to catch one of those and put that in there. No, I don't. That'd be silly with a spin. Maybe 2 seconds. No, I don't think so. Right, so what I'm going to do is I need to get that. That's what she said. But I do need lead. I also need salt. So it's whether or not we can find it. You know, here's what's really funny. So, yesterday, you know the fish, the 3 fish that swim around and they drop loads of eggs? That's where you get the fish eggs. There's only like 1 every 3 seconds drop. You just got to catch them, swim behind them, or drive behind them and catch them. You can catch these bullets. Anyway, I was going along yesterday. I'm like, if there was 2 or 3 of us, and we quickly built around one of them, could we not just capture it so that it actually gave us the eggs all the time? So we could just, like, it would just sit there and just give us eggs. I think that'd be cool. No, they don't. No, they actually follow a track. So I started writing this down, believe it or not. Their route that they take, because they have kind of got an interesting route. See that fish there? We can catch them. I know for a fact we can catch these because I was catching these. Yeah. Come on. I need to catch that. And catch this one. Bullets are a pain. I don't really want to capture the bullets, but these ones I think we can capture. Yeah, we can capture these. These are just fish, I think. Oh, I have scanned it. Anyway, that's a few fish anyway. Put them in the aquarium. What I'm out here for is lead and salt, so thinking maybe if we... They don't teleport, they kind of swim around it. So I'm just thinking if we can... Yeah, we don't like these. Oh, these protect you, by the way. They also protect you from these, so these leviathans can't attack you if you're swimming. They'll just stay behind you, kind of thing. But the leviathans are a pain in the ass. They made them a bit faster. I don't know if you know that, but they can be a real drag. I wouldn't mind catching a leviathan. That would be pretty cool. What's this? What is this?
Warning. Power offline.
What do you want, Leviathan? Oh, this is your little... This is your little spectator. Oh, there's no way you can sit there, actually. No, if there was two of you, I wonder if you could quickly build around the back of it from this kind of thing. Just build around it so it can't get out. You only need like 2 or 3 things to be there, I think, to stop it from getting out. It does use the arms. Oh, it does. It does. It collects you up. It holds onto your ship and then it brings you to its mouth. Oh yeah. Them arms are definitely used because I've been caught by it. And they do about 50% damage on your ship. Although, we do now have hull plating that we can add as a mod to our ships, so that's something. I've learned that one, that mod. Right, I need to pull up the signals for a minute, because I want lead. I think I put one down for lead. Salt's harder to get, that's for sure. But the lead's like all the way across the other side of the map, isn't it? Yeah, it's over there. Alright, well, I think there's some lead down this way as well, so let's just check this out. It's salt that we're going to struggle to get a lot of, really. You hear that salt? It's your fault. It's your fault. I need salt. It was a pun. The old sea dog. See, how can a guy go like say it right there? You see, because basically, your name's Salt, which is a sea dog, which is completely legitimate for a sailor. But if I called you a sea dog, then that could be classed as an insult. Because now I'm calling you a salty dog. So. How can I get away with that being an insult, right? There you go. I figured it was. Hey, have you seen that new Sailor one that's come out? Let me have a look, hang on a second. I think it went onto my wish list, I think. No, I've got Windrose. There's another one. Christ, what was it called? Let me have a look a second. If I go to my wish wish list. I think I put it in my wish list. Did I not put it in my wish list? That's a shit. Ah, damn. Oh! Arvita? No, it's not Arvita, is it? No, that's not it. Bollocks. I don't know. You basically build like their airships. Basically, you can build like your whole city on an airship kind of thing. It's pretty cool. They're using Unreal Engine 5.5, so it looks very much like this. It looks very smooth. But I can't remember what the bloody hell it's called. Yeah, it's new. It's new. I'm not sure it's released yet. I think it's going into early access, or it's actually being released. One of the two, fairly soon. Jump through this hoop and check it. This goes out the other side, which I kind of like doing. Gets you past all the bad shit. Yep. Right. It's pretty safe in here, I believe, apart from the flash fish. Sea. It's not Sea of Thieves. It's not Last Harbor. Loft Sails. Oh no, that's not it. Crosswind. I think it's Crosswind. I'm just going to double check now. Right, Crosswind. There's a proper sailing one. You know what? It'll come to me. It'll keep coming up on my bloody. Yeah, it's not the one. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it. Yeah, exactly. There is a new game called Crosswind. That's not the one though. That's not the one I was thinking of. I'll find it later on. But yes, there is another game called Crosswind. Oh yes. There. Stop. want to go shooting off yet. Up with salt. All of these nodules that shoot out the wind do actually refresh. Oh damn, so someone stole it. That sucks. The thing is, you see, there are a few games that have the same name, and I noticed that actually when I was looking for some games yesterday. There is a new game coming that I'm very interested in. I actually purchased yesterday, but it's not out for, I think it's I'm going to say the 17th of June is when it does its re-release. Okay. So basically what happened is this game was released a few years ago, and it wasn't such a big hit, and then it got sold to a new development company. So I had a look at it yesterday and it looks really nice, so I actually purchased that yesterday. It's called, give me a second, Gloria Victis, I believe. Yeah. Yeah, Gloria Victis, or GL Toria Victis. That's what it's called. And I actually bought that yesterday with the developers kit, or rather the supporters pack, and the original game. So I'm looking forward to that. It's a big relaunch on the 17th of June, so I will definitely be going along playing that just to see what it's like. I might be taking a week hiatus of streaming though, because my mother is coming to visit me for a week and a half, so that's going to be wonderful. She lives in Spain, so her coming over here to Ireland is going to be great. It's her first visit for some time. When I say some time, I'm going to say 10 or 11 years. Unfortunately, she's been suffering from cancer, and she's now, hopefully, in the fix. So, these things take time. Exciting and not exciting, really. It's exciting that she's still with us. It should be nice, though. We've tried to go to Spain a few times and see her through different stages of her chemo, having her bladder removed, and all this kind of stuff. So, I've not had the best time with that. But, you see, she keeps herself fit. She does yoga, and she walks and rides a bike. For a 78-year-old, that's not bad. And that's what basically saved her fitness. If she hadn't been able to do it, hadn't done what she did, she would still be. That's an encouragement for people to do some kind of fitness with yourself, to do something. I don't know what it is. Because it's 100% certainty that she would have bitten the bullet, unfortunately. It's crazy how, yeah, cancer's terrible. I mean, it's so bad because my mother's just recovered. Completely off topic of the game. But she's not recovered, she's in remission, I guess. And then my auntie finds out she's got brain cancer. So they actually took out 2 of the, or 3, 2.5 of the, I guess the lesions inside her brain. Half of it was left there, so she had chemo. But they still only gave her, I think, 1.5 years to live, so shame. But yeah, cancer gets a lot of people. And then there's bloody cures out there, I guarantee it. Being suppressed because Big Pharma want to keep money. So, yeah.
Dehydration.
No, I'm not. Watch this. Oh. Yeah, look at that. Water and food at the same time. Thank you. That's why we want the good stuff. And you'll always know when you're coming across them deep wings, because you'll hear the low groan like whale sounds. Because that's what they sound like as birds. Not really doing very well getting the stuff right. To be honest with you. Might have to go back to the shallows, unfortunately. Resources just don't come back fast enough. I mean, they do come back at least, but not very fast. I'm not going to get what I need for a place and then head over to the shallows. So I might as well just get whatever I see for now. Slow. Nope, not doing it. No. I can't possibly do something like that. Not while I'm streaming, are you joking? Christ. The community on YouTube would have my balls for breakfast. Never mind TikTok. Christ, already you put the wrong. If you put the wrong, I don't know, the wrong line in something like Reddit, then the keyboard warriors are just waiting for that shit. Oh my god, it's so funny. You can put a controversial comment in there and get like 200,000 hits because it's a controversial comment about anything. And the keyboard warriors are at it. Now, if you're just trying to advertise your channel for something, one of my friends did this actually. He was a YouTuber, basically, and oh yeah. But my friend's a YouTuber, and he actually has, I don't know, 250,000 followers or something. So he's quite established. He's been established for about 7 years. He wanted to get some views for an Ark Survival Evolved video he put in, and I think he put a comment like, what did he say? He said something about these, they look like they're scissoring like a pair of lesbians. I think there was a couple of dinos that he caught, and they were kind of stood like this, like with their legs like this, and oh my god. But he did it, I think he did it deliberately or knowingly, but his post blew the fuck up. It was like some people laughing, some people slating him, some people giving him shit, some people loving what he'd said, and he just, his channel, I'm not joking, he must have got 50% of his new views just from that. I mean, it was just ridiculous. Because people can't wait to put comments in it, you know? And whether you love it or hate it, those views, once the algorithm picks up that you're actually getting views and comments, it starts pumping it out more. So the more you get, the more it gets. And then obviously he's got on there his YouTube channel, all that kind of stuff. Those that liked his humour followed his channel, and away he went. It took off massively. So this shit works. And he did that just with one comment. I just think it's very risky. He risked it and it paid off, but I think it's also very, very risky. Right, exactly. It absolutely is. Downloads is because votes. It means people are watching it, so therefore the algorithm's going to more. Kind of funny. Yeah, it's definitely the way it works. It's like you see some people post and we've all seen it. You're like, what an absolute fucking idiot. Posting like that, what a dickhead. Of course he's going to get hate mail. But that's what he wanted, like, you know what I mean? That's what these people do deliberately because they want it. So, yeah. I don't think I don't know, I have more... It's not respect for someone, I guess. It's more just... I want to keep things clean. And I'm not a professional streamer, whereas he earns money, a lot of money from his. I mean, Jesus Christ. You know what's really sad? I'm lucky if I get maybe 6 continuous people on my channels. Just on and off, people jump in and out. Like TikTok now, I've had like 68 views. 1-2 people stay here for 2 or 3 minutes and what have you. It's fine, whatever. I'm not here to make loads of money off it, you see. He does it for a living. And it's a good living. I mean, he's in excess of €8,000 a month now. And for a medium-sized channel, it's not bad. He's given me loads of tips of what I could do and stuff. Yeah, I mean, I will watch, like, Matt Armstrong. I've watched him since he was just a small channel, and now he's a multi-millionaire. Nice guy. Hasn't really changed. Hasn't let the money go to his brain, apart from buying houses in Miami and stuff like that. Buying his Lamborghinis and Ferraris. But he's still a nice enough guy, so I'll watch him. But he blew up during COVID. He just absolutely blew the fuck up. You know when people were, I guess, a little bit stuck with what to do. You know, during COVID, everyone's stuck, didn't know what to do. People bought their channels, and those that were actually wanting to do it had to. See, I had to work through COVID. You know, I went to work every single frickin' day while everyone else was at home relaxing. People made their channels from that.
Power
Massive
connected.
channels.
All systems online.
I mean, yeah, I wish I could have done that, but it wasn't an option for me, I'm afraid. What, willing people to call you out? I have to put silver, and this is just going to have to be a bit mixed one, I'm afraid.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah, we social distance, wore masks, got banned from walking certain distances. Only us that were on the front line, if you like, were allowed out. The rest of them had to stay kind of at home or within a certain distance. It was all just a frickin' social experiment anyway, wasn't it? So, and we all know that now. I hope everyone knows that.
Welcome aboard.
Although I'm not really, I wouldn't say a conspiracy theorist, although my wife might disagree. But it was a big box, wasn't it? Especially when they come out with the old, oh, this is a cure and everything else, and this will heal you. Not this bullshit. Them injections did nothing. They didn't stop people from getting it. I digress. Good morning, brother. How are you? We're joined by Salt, of course. We were earlier on joined as well. So we have our lovely friend Cachette. She comes on to listen to my voice and fall asleep, usually around 10 AM. So she's probably fast asleep by now. But I have figured out, just so you know, how to get the deep wing egg sacs, or egg blobs, whatever they're called. I don't fucking know. I figured out yesterday, and we got lots of them. I'm just going to go back up to the aquarium, or the garden. Right, so now you can watch this. Right, so now all we do is just go. You can don't eat them. Okay, you've got to release them. There you go. Now they all swim away. Look at that. See? Isn't that cool? Yeah, there you go.
Welcome aboard.
So yeah, now we've got an aquarium come garden. Yes, right, egg sacs. That's what we're going to do. I need more egg sacs. I need more salt. I need more lead. God dang. Right, so first things first. Let's repair this. We are going to be wearing these super fins. Yeah. Now, finding these bloody things is the real pain. So, we're going to go, they go on a bearing 130, 200, 230, 260, 290, 260, 250, 230. That's the bearings they leave, okay? But we want to kind of catch them, so we're going to have to go round on the same bearing in a faster, so in this way basically. And what I've discovered is they drop the actual egg you want about every 3 seconds. It can either be all from one side, or it can be left and right side of this. They drop it. You'll see what I mean. We want to cruise up to about 80 to 90. They just swim around and they look nice. But the egg sacs, okay, so the egg sacs, shit, I should have got some. I'll show you. I've got to go back to base now anyway, because I've just realised something.
Seek fresh water intake.
Yeah, I am. That's why I'm going back to base. Thank you, dear. Might as well go this while we're here. Okay. Alright, so what we want to do, the best food in the game actually poisons you, believe it. Well, it doesn't poison you, but it has lead in it. Because the sugar that you have to make has lead. Go figure. I don't understand it. If you can understand it, let me know. Why on earth would they put a food item have lead? I'll show you. So we want to make the sugar. And the sugar to make the sugar, uses... Did I have any eggs left in here? No, I used them up. Oh, by the way, we've got a day and night thing now as well. So I just want to put this quickly in here. Salt, come on. There we go. Oh, Christ, there's going to be another mixed one. For fuck's sake. Alright, so. As you can see, I'm out of food and water right now, pretty much, or out of water. This gives you 80 food, 70 water, and 10 health. So you can basically have one of those and it'll be done. It'll fill you up on both. So I just carry one of them now. It means you don't have to carry water. Okay, so But we need lead, we need salt, and we need these eggs, which I'm about to get. I'm going to find out. Right, so I'm going to go on a bearing of 200 for 2/3 first. They actually swim right the way across the top of our base. It's really cool. I was tracking them for about 2 hours yesterday, picking up the eggs. Right, so once we get up to about the red line, we're going to swing it round, which is approaching fast. And we're going to swing it round so we start going northwesterly, which is the direction they swim. So, but first we want to get them to track. Alright, so once you start healing the whales, we don't want to go in there. Alright, once you start healing the whales, then you'll know that you're getting close. Not these are the very fast leviathans, and 3 or 4 of them come at you if you go out of bounds. And they're very, very fast. But these frickin' sea wings, deep wings, also go out of bounds, so just make sure you don't follow them. So we're currently going on a bearing of 260, and then it swings. It takes a hard left. Ooh, not too much left, but it takes a hard left. 210. Okay, smarty ass. Well, our adaptations don't actually say anything about you able to eat them. It lets you eat the local wildlife. Right, so we've got to watch this swing now, because this does swing back out again. It's a funny shape, this map. It's like a huge figure of 8. Or an infinity sign, I suppose. Except it doesn't have the crossover in the centre, it just has a narrow point. So we're going to go around to 260, and then we're going to have to swing it back over. That's not the sound we're looking for. We're waiting for the deep groan. And trust me, just swim around the edge. You will come across them eventually. There's no point swimming. So a lot of people online will say, oh, swim down the ground, you'll see it. No, you won't. Not always, because they have about a 30-second interlude during each egg push, if you like, whatever you want to call it, where they're not producing anything. So if you're looking on the ground, then sometimes there'll be big gaps where they're not, and then you won't know which direction they're going. So just follow the outside map. Just get in a fast cruiser like this and follow the outside of the map. You'll come across them eventually. Now I'm actually going the same direction as what they flow, so I guess if you go against the flow then it might be quicker. But you've got to be careful of this, you've got to pay attention the whole time. If you're flying along the side of this, pay attention. Because it's caught me out a couple of times and then I'm like, shit, what the fuck just killed me? And it's because I wasn't quite paying attention and I'd gone into the bad zone. Like there. It's a hard turn there. I'm going to keep on going. It's easier in the daytime. As you can imagine, the daytime's much easier. We go a lot faster than they do in these anyway, so you will eventually, even if you end up going around the full circuit, you'll end up catching up. So we're doing quite a steep turnaround this one now. This is going to come way back on ourselves. So we should be going against them in a minute. So they'll just fly up to it real quick, hopefully. Because we're going to have that wall on our right side. That's what we want. So at the moment, from here now, we're going against their flow. But so keep the left wall keep the wall on the left of you, and you'll swim up to them, rather than trying to chase them all the way around the frickin' map, which is a really slow way of doing it. But once you know their direction, then you can catch them quite quickly as well, if you don't miss them. which I have done before. I've gone around the map 3 times and not found them. So, and I think it's mainly because they actually swim outside of the border. They go out of this area. They go straight through that sometimes, and once they do that, it completely fucks you because you can't find them. So, but they're fairly slow. You've got time to jump out, grab an egg, and get back in your ship. And then the next one. It's every 3 seconds. And once you master that, you can fill up your bags pretty quick. It's just finding them that takes longest. Now, if there was two of you, for example, one person hanging on the side of the ship, it'd be way faster. Way faster. Because you don't have to keep hopping in and out. And when they release, the person that's on the side will actually release in line with the ship. Whereas when you're driving, you get popped out in a different area. You pop out above it, so it makes it more difficult. But you'll see. Keep on pushing. So we're heading back towards the centre of the loop now, and this will start moving around quite quickly, this wall. So we're going to go back on the outside of the wall again. Surprised I haven't come across it yet. Right, so on the correct bearing now. And the other thing is that eggs actually have mass. So while they're dropping all of those invisible ones, if you're just riding along in your little submarine, when they drop the real egg, it'll actually collide with your ship. So you know that it's a real egg. That's if you haven't got a good eye for it. I have a spectacular eye because I'm a fisherman. Just I got, I think, probably 90 eggs yesterday in about an hour. But the next thing we need is, like I say, salt and lead. So, yo! Not All Gaming, how you doing? How you doing? Nice to have you over there on YouTube. How are we today? We are just hunting for the deep wings, which we'll find soon. I'm hearing some noise, but they sound far off if they are there. It takes, if you're going the opposite direction, it should only take about 15 minutes for you to locate it, because that's how long it can take you to do a lap. The whole map. So either I'm missing them or they're deeper than me. Okay, have a good one, Salt. Hopefully you feel better tomorrow. Touch base with me, let me know how you are. Good night. Right, now we're going towards the generator. I'm going to hook it around and keep it going around. This opens right up there. So we'll now go back onto about 100-degree angle, and it'll open up again. Take this down at 120. It's going to open back up again. We'll be doing about 90 degrees-ish. 60 there, look. So it's just like a big 2 sets of circles. The deep circle, or the advanced circle where we are now, and then you've got the shallows, which is just another circle, and they're like then smashed together with a little funnel between them. That's basically what the map looks like. So this is what I'm saying, whichever way you go, you're eventually going to catch up with these bloody things. The only part they swim further out is where they go by the Leviathan. That's the other one you get. Okay, so we're going to be pushing this round the big circle. Look. That's my wall is like bink, closes you in, like a big triangle, and then you've got to head off to 30 degrees. It's crazy. That there is the scariest bit. This is where I popped out yesterday. So I was like, oh, I'm flying along, yeah, blah blah blah. But then look, it crosses over itself. So yeah, that's the pretty dodgy part. And yes, I got 3 from each side, and they ate me in about 2 seconds, 3 seconds maybe. Alright, hear the deep voice? Means we're getting close. Just have a listen. They don't sound aggressive like the Leviathan does, I suppose. That's my sound of a whale, thank you. Come on, let's find them. It's a shit, because there are 3 of them, they come together. And you can miss them. Easy to miss. So as you can see already, I've used nearly a full, well, 3/4 of the water already to try and capture. I have the other thing to stop my food from going down as fast. I wish I had the same for water. It's always water on low. Let's drop down a little bit. I have a feeling I've swum over the top. This might help us a little bit. They generally swim between 100 and 0. Well, 100 and about 10 actually. So it could be that I've come over the top. Which would be unfortunate. But they're very difficult, very tricky, and they can spawn anywhere on the map. So there's no prediction of where they are. You've just got to do this. It's the only way to do it. You might get lucky where you're out farming something and suddenly you see all the eggs dropping down on your head. It's great. Stop whatever you're doing, go get these eggs. Go get them. Because I promise you, you're going to need a lot of them, and you need them for the best food in the game. So, alright, now we're doing the second. This is the second circuit we're doing now. So I have a definite feeling now that we've swum or gone directly over the top. They must have been in one of the deep zones when I passed it. Oh shit. I'm swimming against their tide anyway. Normally they swim with the wall to the right. So I'm definitely swimming against them. Or from my hunting experience yesterday. we're getting close to him. You heard that whale sound? That's them. This is a very common place for you to catch them, is around here. I'm just looking to see if there's any export down there. But we're definitely on their track. Yep, we're definitely on their track. I feel like we're swimming away from them again now. If they're at 130, then I could follow them through. I'm pretty sure we're close though. I think we're very close to them now. Generator, they seem to be drawn by that as well. That's a good place to find them usually as well. Because they kind of cross between the two, the communications and the power center, or the generator. So they're here somewhere, I'll tell you now. And they'll just pop up out of the frickin' mist. It's like, hey. And then it's just the art of keeping with them while you harvest their eggs. But they're ahead of us now.
Seek fresh water intake.
Shit. This is what's going to be the issue now. I'm going to run out of food and water before. But I can, to be fair, I can eat one of their eggs if I have to. I think we need to go across to the west wall and go that way. So I think they were here. I've lost them. So they do actually go straight over the top of it. So I'm going to go back to my base. I'm going to get some more water and food, and then we'll hunt them again. This is where you need like 2 or 3 ships, people going out there looking for them. It'll certainly make life easier. See how this swing can get some swoons sort of like there? I'm wondering if that's them. It is. So I can hear it again. in this area. We're going to go out and get some emergency food real quick. Alright, now from here, they're going to go this way. They're going to go in a bearing of 130. So let's go like this. We'll follow it right around this tradition to right, this takes us to where they usually go. There's the Rosette Stone. Usually a big drop around here, going over the top of Rosetta Stone, and then they continue over this way. They just appear out of nowhere when you see them. Get close. And they're human. That's the Leviathan. Shit. Alright, still good push on. That's the Leviathan screaming. across them. Let's go straight across the other side. I'm going to put the land to my right. Sorry, the outside zone to my right. I'm just going to have to play chaser. I'm going across the shallows right now. I'm going to head across to the east side of the shallows, and then I'm going to follow it around to the northeast and try and catch them when they get around the other side. So we're at the zone wall now, so we have it to our right, and this is the route that they'll take. So if we can catch them, we are on a faster ship, so we should be able to catch them fairly easily. So this is the way they go. This is the route they will take. They always go anti-clockwise. They're just very, very difficult to catch. But once you've got them, you can just stay with them until your bags and everything are full. And you can use your other ship as well, which is slower, but you can catch them. But I think once you've located them and you drop into your base to drop your stuff off, which I will for where my base is, once I've got full of eggs, I'll drop them at base and then take the slower ship, and then I can fill it up more, you see. But this, I need this one just to find them. Alright, so they're going to, yeah, they're going to bear in about 200 along here, and then to 230. Because this will kind of squeeze in all the way around to like 130 or so, and then it will squeeze, it will go off to the right again as the circle opens back up. But like I say, this is much easier in the daytime. If you want to try and find them, it's easier in the daytime. You will see them if they're slightly far off. So. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I went down to Shiva Leviathan, went down to the collector, and they just weren't there. So I'm guessing, my guess at the moment is that I passed them or they were above me. And sometimes, you know, they'll go above you or they'll go right below you and you'll miss them completely. But I found the quickest way, normally, you get them within 10 minutes usually, is to go the complete loop that I'm doing now with the zone wall on the right. You'll eventually catch them. But I think I had them out near the alien generator in the communications tower. The problem was I lost them because of the Leviathan, because it was attacking me. So when you go deep like this, is where they'll go deeper. This will curve around then again towards the southeast, and then we'll head across to the northeast. So I'm not hearing what's going on, which is concerning. Trips a lot longer. I might have to just do a wait until the daytime, but we'll see. We'll try this one circuit. down there. Not a lot down here, but we're after the deep wings at the moment. I mean, you can go right down the bottom here, but then you go too deep, and then you'll miss the deep wings. Mainly because they have 30-second intervals where they're not actually spawning any eggs at all. So you can hit a big blank area and go in the wrong direction completely. It's hard to tell from here in the Leviathan now or from here and there. There they are. Alright, so here we go. Finally, as you can see, they're heading completely across to the northwest kind of there now. So they're heading in the back end. Right. Get yourself behind the main one, which is this one here. See these bigger balls here? You can see the difference. If I turn the light off, when you see the difference there, look. Yep. So what I'm going to do is we're going to make sure we've got our speedy on. Get back in, and we're now just going to follow it. And every time we see one of those, we'll jump out, oops, and grab it, and then back up to the ship, and then off we go again. Now you see how it's having that pause? That's what I was saying. This is why it's hard to find them when they're going round if you're looking on the ground. Alright, so we're currently at a bearing of 320, and now they're going to start spawning again. It needs to, now you can drop back and watch them all, but there's only usually one of the three that will start to actually drop the eggs, so it's generally the big one, which is this one here. There he goes, going again. Right, so now get up behind it, wait for the big egg to pop, and you'll see the difference. There it is, look. Let it come just below you, or rather just above you. Grab it, back to your ship, put back in line. Grab it. Oops, missed that one. Oh shit, missed that one. I don't mind going a little bit deep sometimes for them because you can get back pretty quick and then just jump back in step. So you missed one now. Just that one there. Get back. Do another one. Right, so just a quick tip as well, just to show you. If I get behind him, if you hit one, you'll actually make contact with it, watch. See? So you can actually tell that is one. But you can also tell by looking at it, really, to be honest with you, they're completely different. I'm going to put the light on this because it's easier to see. Yeah. Alright. So now they're changing direction. You've got to keep track of that. See how the whole area now, you could easily go under it. Alright, let's see if we can focus. Try and get this one right this time. Left to right, so he's switching. Sometimes they do it all from one side, and sometimes they'll alternate from the side. So the next one will be on the right. There it is. Look. Now left. They're fairly predictable when they do this because they will do like each side, like so, and then I'll go right again. And there it is. I missed one down there actually. Now we'll stop in a second. Give you a little breather. So now what I'll do is I'll get really close to him like this. Then I'll jump out, go around the back, dump these off inside the container here. Because then I can start fresh when I start to go. It's taken me about 15 minutes to find it there, Yonko. So it's just a matter of going around the correct direction, really. But once you get used to how they spawn and how they roam the sea, you'll get to catch them much easier. The difficulty thing is not being too disorientated when you jump out. It can really disorientate you very quickly. Like this one now, I'm disorientated, so now I'm looking for the one that you dropped. You can see these are all fakes. Yeah, so I've missed that one completely. So now what I need to do is get behind him real quick. Ignore this one. Ignore this one. I need to get behind him fast now, see? We'll just wait for the next ones now. So that was my fault, I got disorientated. And then once you get disorientated and take the eye off the prize, if you like, then you will completely lose track of where you're at. Now I'd rather lose one or two now and again anyway, rather than completely lose these, which you can easily do as well. When they turn like this, so they've turned now, they go on a new bearing, it's very, very easy to lose them now. Start going again now, so we'll drop down a little bit and then follow behind this way. Yeah, bud. Yeah, use near, bud. Get a bit more adept at it, you can actually get almost every single one it drops, because they're I think every 2 seconds they'll drop one. But it only takes for 1 second for you to be disorientated and you'll lose it, so. Like that. And I also suggest if you go across the Leviathan area, which we're about to in a minute, don't bother because the Leviathan, you can get behind these and the Leviathan can't get you. So just use these as your shield, go above them. So you see how they're going on the outside now, look? Do not follow them. They will go on the outside of this area sometimes, don't follow them. Let's just drop down a bit. He's going to start again now. It's kind of like when they're feeding, they kind of use the water in front to push the eggs out. It's kind of weird. It's like the gill. Like, it's kind of strange. It's a risky one. See, now you do that, then you don't do it. Do as I say, not as I do. Don't go out there. It's not worth it. Now you've got 3 Leviathans on the right hand side of you, ready to eat you. Just stay down, stay away from them. A second, let's just drop these off real quick. As you can see, we fill up fairly quickly. I'm going to do this run, get these eggs, and then I'm going to go and get lead. And so you don't need the sugar, you need lead and salt. So they're the other 2 ingredients you need, like, importantly. It's alright getting all these eggs, but if you haven't got the salt and the lead, it's to make the sugar, then it's kind of pointless. But this is the best food in the game, so I mean, this is end game stuff. I just wish there was more people on my server right now to give us a hand. Because if you've got somebody hanging on the side, it will make their life, it will make things a lot easier, rather than you having to jump out and jump in. Because it's hard at this point. Hopefully two more spawns, we should be full, and then we can head back to our base, which is way over there. Now this is the real pain in the ass thing as well. I'm going to have to go and drop off my stuff. With no one else here on the server, I can lose track of these again, and it takes 15 minutes to find them again. But I think with the track that they're taking right now, I should be able to just wait near my base, and they should fly over the top of me. So I might be fortunate. It's a shame you can't just drop a tracker inside those. Awesome. Tank. Turn they're taking now. It's quite a sharp turn, so they've gone from 100 degrees and they go now to 60, and then they're going to rotate again to push to the right. So quite simply, that's how you get these lovely deep wing egg clumps. Only one more run and we'll be done, because the back's already full. So, but you can see they are heading kind of all the way around, anti-clockwise around the zone. The zone wall is going to be just across there to our right. Straight through the electrifying jellies around the stalagmites down there, so by the, I think by the electric jellyfish there. So he's rotating completely now. He's turned. He's going back over the same run as he just did. And he will turn around again. So just wait on it. Look. This guy will turn around and start following his mates over there. It's just that when he gets stopped or electrocuted or whatever, he'll make a big turn away from them. And now you can see he's actually turned in the direction and he's going back towards them again. That's why it's also difficult to miss them, or easy to miss them, sorry, because they could be turning somewhere and rotating away from something. You can actually go in front of them actually and bounce in front of them and they'll turn as well. So that's what I did yesterday. As I went in front of them, as it went over my base, I turned it around basically, so that when I dropped my stuff off, I quickly come back out. It was still doing a quick loop to turn around again. So. Was one. Okay. That's us full. So they're going to continue on now. There's my base there, look. They're going to go over the Leviathan pit, which is where I'm heading to now. And then it'll take them probably about 5 minutes after me to get there, because they'll follow the same track. And we're going to swim straight past, or hopefully go straight past the Leviathan. Hopefully he won't grab us this time. And then we're good. It's taken me a little while, like I say, to find it, so. But now I've found it, I can return the base. I've got a full box, plus a full inventory. I could, by rights now, get onto the bigger ship and just float back up and just wait for them to cross where I am. That's definitely something I can do. Right, now we're going towards the Leviathan. There's the cave. Drop. Not so scary, really. I mean, he's a bit of a pain, but he's not super scary. The ones outside of the sailors much worse. They grab you and destroy your ship instantly. Well, not so much destroy it, but they disable it. Slow down there. I've got everything. My server blew up, so I'm just waiting. But I've got everything running off of one PC now, so it's not so efficient. Unfortunately, it's struggling a little bit. But that's okay. It's only for a short period. All right. So that's how we go around and we get our lovely deep wing egg clumps. Now we're going to drop our eggs off. I think all my eggs were actually dropped off upstairs, but we can drop some here. Alright, and then we'll pick up the rest. I think we're on this one.
Welcome aboard.
Yep, Protect them. Leave that there. And we can drop some more eggs here and some upstairs. Oh, we can't drop them here. Okay, fair enough. Upstairs. You have to remember, it's an ingredient for making food. So let's drop it in here. But as you can see here, look, sugar of Saturn's what you need. So once you've got the sugar of Saturn, go here, go your food, and there it is, look, pavlova. 80 food, 70 water, and 10 health. And you just make a batch of those. I'm going to make 6 of them really, before I make more sugar of Saturn. And sugar of Saturn is 1 lead and 1 salt each. So I could potentially make another 11. So we'll make the 11 and we'll pop them into a box. Now if I'm figuring that the big update is coming soon from Subnautica 2. Alright? I want to have at least 3 or 4 of these boxes full of our lovely food.
Seek fresh water intake.
Alright, so we'll let them get made. Short on lead, but we know we can get some more lead if it's respawned. And salt. It's pretty good, isn't it? Reminds me very much like Dune Awakening. And you're getting 2 sugars for each one, by the way. So that's the other thing I keep in mind. And any that you go over will just drop out your back of your inventory on the floor. So. Make too many. Right. That's the last one. Let me just check my inventory. Yeah, we're a little bit full, so let's just drop this off. And the ingredients, as many as I can. Haven't got any food space there. We do here. That's full. But we're going to make a load more of these. Make another 21. And it's unlike the other foods as well. You only get 1 per thing as well. Alright, so very good. Like it. It does, looks a lot better, doesn't it? Do wipe off your table as well, dust your table, so yeah. It's a good idea. Yeah. I know, there's a way around it, there's something I can do, but I'm not sure if it will work. You basically drill a small hole in the bottom right corner and squirt water up to the corner there. So if the window breaks. Yeah, it's that gap. Basically, it's called a blown window. So the double glazing is usually a seal between them. And it's properly sealed. It's got a special gas inside it. But when you have a leak, that leaks out and then lets moisture go inside. So it does. I just wish we could do something about it. I often thought about taking the actual front of this frame off, cutting it right round and see if I can just lift it back, but it's sealed, so I don't think you can. Right, and then try and separate the 2 panes. I don't think you could. It needs the window.
So it just looks like you don't wipe down your window.
Correct, it does. It just looks like dirt. Which is pretty gross, really.
You're pretty like painting this place.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of this that. Like It took me an hour and a half.
That looks great. Looks new again.
Yeah, it took an hour and a half to get all the keys off that, but I put them back in order on the left side of the desk, so all I did was right back on real quick.
Cool. It looks way cleaner.
I'd say worse.
Very worth it.
I just want to make sure it's not that
You have
difficult.
something to do. Right, there we go. That's our food done, everybody. Let's have a look in the aquarium while we're here. Look at all the fishies! Could have sworn there was more than this, but maybe someone will take a swim elsewhere.
Welcome aboard.
Right. That'll be me for now, guys. I have other things I need to get done today. Hope you've enjoyed the instructional video, and join me again sometime for more. I mean, I tried to put down as many as I can, but that's it for now.